Hello students, welcome to English class. Today we are going to read, learn and understand the poem Last Bargain. The Last Bargain. This poem we have from Honeydew of 8th standard English book. The bargain word, students, the meaning of this word is an agreement in which two parties promise to do something for each other. And the last bargain poem told by Rabindranath Tagore. It is composed in blank verse, means without rhyme. This poem is totally without rhyme. But it conveys a powerful message which is suitable, or we can say it is apt for today's materialistic world, that no power, wealth or passion or ambition can make us content. Means power, wealth, or passion, ambition, or desire, according to this poem, these things of materialistic world cannot make us happy. So let's have a look at this poem. After that, we will have explanation. Come and hire me, I cried while in the morning I was walking on the stone-paved road. Sword in hand, the king came in his chariot. He held my hand and said, I will hire you with my power. But his power counted for naught, and he went away in his chariot. In the heat of the midday, the houses stood with shut doors. I wandered along the crooked lane. An old man came out with his bag of gold. He pondered and said, I will hire you with my money. He weighed his coins one by one, but I turned away. It was evening. The garden hedge was all afloat. The fair maid came out and said, I will hire you with a smile. Her smile paled and melted into tears, and she went back alone into the dark. The sun glistened on the sand, and the sea waves broke waywardly. A child sat playing with shells. He raised his head and seemed to know me and said, I hire you with nothing. From henceforward, that bargain, struck in child's play, made me a free man. This poem told by Rabindranath Tagore. So the students, the poem opens with the speaker walking on a stone-paved road, asking out to hire him. Here the poet wants to tell that stone-paved symbolizes that life is not smooth. That the speaker or poet is telling, I was walking on the stone-paved road. So narrator is looking for a job. He offers himself for hire. First, he came across a king. Came across means met. He met a king who was riding on his chariot with a sword in one hand. The king offered his power to bargain his job. Students, the king offered to hire the narrator with his power and authority, but it is worthless for the man, for the narrator. The power of king had no value for the narrator, so he moved ahead. During the midday, the speaker wandered along a twisted lane comprising of houses with shut doors. Then an old man with a bag of gold came out and offered to hire the speaker with his money. The narrator came across an old man. The speaker, second time, he met an old man who offered his money to hire him. However, Students, money will soon be spent and cannot buy us everlasting happiness. This is fact. But the old man's wealth could not persuade. So because of this, the old man's wealth could not encourage the narrator to sell his services. So the man did not accept his bargain. Narrator did not accept it. After that, during the evening, the narrator passed a golden hedge which was covered by various flowers. A beautiful maiden came out and offered to hire him with her flattering smile. Students, in the evening time, narrator met with a fair maid who offered her a smile for his job. But according to poet, soon the smile turned into tears. So the man refused her also. Poet says here that, however, since beauty took a short lift and would soon fade away, so he rejected her offer also. Upon which the maiden's beautiful flattering smile melted into tears, and she then went back alone into the dark night. So that offer was also rejected by the narrator. The next morning, the sea coast shone golden and the sea waves broke in a rebellious manner. Sea waves broke waywardly in rebellious manner. A child, which symbolizes according to poet a cheerfulness and contentment, means satisfaction, was sitting on the sun glistening coast playing with seashells. Then narrator at last saw a child playing on the seashore with shells. He offered to hire the speaker with nothing. The narrator was attracted by the flawless character of the child and was overwhelmed by the simplicity and innocence, which did not give materialistic pleasures but was more satisfying. So the man, the speaker, accepted his proposal, his child's proposal, and feels free with him. Thus, the bargain was struck by a child who hired the speaker for nothing. In last line, the speaker telling, "From henceforward, the bargain struck in child's play made me a free man." So students, through this poem, it is significant that power, money and passion, ambition or desire, lust could not free the speaker. However, the power of innocence had the ability to break away the speaker's bondage. The child had the power to enslave him. So that was the story given in this poem. Students, I hope you understood this poem. Thank you. Have a nice time.